Okay. Hello, folks. I need to grab my phone charger. What I need to do is set up my laptop. And that gives time for people to come here and join us. Okay, it's officially 1 o'clock. We got chat ready. Ooh. Ooh. I got my notebook ready. I feel like I should wait to like start, cause like, oh, you know what? I should probably start recording before the stream drops. Okay. Thank you for joining us for Nonary Game Sunday. Oh, it looks like chat is actually just the tiniest bit mixed up. So let me fix that so that it doesn't cut off the very bottom of the bottom part of chat. I think that was a filter. Yeah. So why don't I take a little off the bottom? Let's make that just a flat 60. You want to pet the penguin? That's wild. Alright. So yeah, today is the second week of Nonary Game Sunday 2 with Virtue's Last Reward. Yeah, let's fucking go. We're recording, we're ready to go, we got peeps here. Clumsy, do you even know what's happening? Did you catch up? Did you watch the previous video? Do you know what we're going back into? I don't know why I clicked that button. This is incorrect. Car! 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 Guy! Rain! Smoke! Dome! Zero! Glass break! Ah! Okay, yes. Okay. That was totally zero. You didn't see him behind the car? Who else do you think kidnapped Sigma? Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Clover, Phi, Luna, Phi, K, Dio, Tamioji. So, right. As we all know, Alice is dead. She's not alive anymore. Look at that! Luna allied with us! We're so lucky. It's such a good thing that she allied with us. Tenmyoji and Quark betrayed Clover? What? They betrayed Clover? What the fuck? Why would they do that? Why would they fucking do that?
points.
Bai made sure that she could ally with K by locking Dio out. But like, what? Why did you betray her?
Bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you
It's
too.
nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yes, it is. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round too.
Because I'll choose ally.
Yeah, you're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you? I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Whoa, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose Betray? I've already chosen Ally twice. So let's choose Ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good?
Okay,
Come on, why do you look so sad?
it's just... There's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Oh, you mean Alice? Oh, hi Nasorian. They had luchadors, but can't pay much attention. That's okay, thank you for stopping by. Luna allied with us.
Oh, yes.
We still haven't found Quark
That
either,
too.
huh? Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk! How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
So there's a problem with this version of the game, which is that most of the time Clover just smiles.
I'm not lying.
So this is one of the few times where she's not smiling.
Forget it!
Smiling again.
It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me. I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
yes,
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Clover seems very red flaggy. She already had her homicidal maniac arc. Okay, Clover's good now. But she did lose her best friend, so maybe she'll go crazy again.
Where do you think you're going?
Best friend.
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Temioji didn't respond, just turned and walked off toward the magenta door. Clover started to follow and then pulled up short. She spun on her heel and headed off toward the cyan door instead. What do you mean you've never seen her before? That's literally Clover from the first game. You just saw her for the last like 2 months.
I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chooses Ally? Temioji must have said something to her before the last round started, but what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose Ally
Yes,
too?
I did. Fi put herself in a situation where choosing Betray would be unwise. If she had chosen Betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with Betray. And so, I voted accordingly.
6 red flags, wild.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose Betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now.
It's because you promised, right?
Hydrate before you dihydrate, folks.
Yes, that too, I suppose.
There was another reason?
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Phi was somehow similar to me.
Hey, Gig!
Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Phi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that. You're acting like we're pals or something.
Again, I will reiterate, Phi is absolutely pixie-coded.
Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him shit for it?
You chose Ally too. Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
Not exactly. I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him
Oh,
too.
come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
You tell me.
Shut up.
Literally! Literally!
If we could change the subject, where did Dio go?
Yeah, that's a good
He must have
question.
been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So, where did he go? Suddenly, the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so?
Oh, that's right. Remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah, what are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a magenta pair.
Me too. Looks like we're pairing up again. Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Wait,
Yes.
green? Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors of the first game red, green, and blue? And we used those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we had magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets. And then opened the red, green, and blue doors, right?
Yes.
But this time we've got magenta, yellow pairs, but also a green solo? What color doors are we supposed to open?
And where are they?
Well, we need to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Okay. Let's go. I'm going to have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
We've still got quite a
Hour
while.
and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Kay and Luna step through the magenta doors and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it,
I
Fi.
don't want to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh?
Kay has amnesia. He doesn't remember who he is, and he woke up in that armor. That's kind of the best I can explain it at this time. We haven't learned much besides that he seems to know a few things, but like randomly. He doesn't seem to remember a lot.
Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she would have had to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So, what you're saying... So what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Clover? Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Quark is also gone. Quark's like a little kid. He kind of just disappeared. Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
Don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Who was it?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh, come on, of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. It doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too, before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait, Clover! We didn't check her fucking bracelet. We didn't check it. Well, there she goes. Ah, shit.
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is now.
Oh. Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
You saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by. And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
She reached down and casually picked Alice's bracelet up off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine, what did Alice notice? Vi didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What are you investigating?
What does it look like I'm investigating? Looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died. Huh. Found something already. Have a look.
Vi held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish brown. Is that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
If it's not hers, whose blood is it? There is a third dead body. Hi, Mouse. It's so nice to see you. I love you. There was the old lady who we found after our first round. We went to the Ambidex rooms. For those of you who missed it, for you clumsy, we found an old lady inside one of the Ambidex rooms and determined that she must have been in the leftmost thing, which is where Clover and Kay came out of. But she had been stabbed in the heart and left to die. So we found her and we moved her to the infirmary. So that's who they're talking about. The old lady who we found in the Ambidex room. We'll probably see that scene again. Probably soon. I think we're going to hit an ending somewhat soon. The old lady? Do you think Alice killed her?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
And you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
And we need to find Quark.
Yeah.
Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
It says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah. So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay, okay. I see. Yeah. Luna allied with us, but Tenmyoji betrayed Clover. Bunch of shit happened. Tenmyoji. I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing?
No sign of him, huh?
Hydrate.
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No, of course not. Why would I be?
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice?
Chest and a vice.
I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet. Am I wrong?
Temioji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him,
Tenmyoji,
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I never should have brought him here.
did you say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Quark were abducted like the rest of
you
us.
came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Why?
Huh?
Please, just do it.
Fi and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and did as we'd been told. Then, suddenly... In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both of our wrists with it. Hey! What the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked toward the door and flipped the switch.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that the stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and, other stuff?
Yeah.
Why'd you spray us?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Someone mind explaining this to me?
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tenmyoji.
Sorry, but I've gotta go. I need to go look for Quark.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about to just ignore it. What did you mean when you said Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
Can't tell you.
Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah.
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Senior will do. Please, I'm asking you, put yourself in my shoes.
I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we'd entered the room and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just
Yeah?
happened.
Then what is it? Oh, I see. You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo. I had a look while he was talking.
That, wasn't what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up. You got stuff to do. Get going. Move.
Doesn't like to be called out. I'm telling you, the parallels. this...
It looks like another warehouse.
I guess there's one on this floor too then. Makes sense. I guessed as much when I saw the map. Memento Mori. If the 9th lion ate the sun.
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A too, remember?
Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that. There's someone else here.
Is that... Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? And seeing where life takes me.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I? Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens. It's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over.
I love Zero in this game.
So, not careful, you could get stuck.
Everyone else is always like, oh, it's okay. After the first act, you don't see him as much. But for me, it's like, it's not okay. So I want more of them. Gravy's over here, chillaxing. Closed for good, huh? I had to admit, I'd kind of forgotten that detail. But if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they'd just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So? What are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
What?
Oh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier? We're damn lucky Kate chose Ally. If he hadn't, he'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Dio is intense.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick Ally.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me. He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Was Kay by himself?
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
I see.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two.
Yeah, that's interesting, huh? Yeah, Clumsy's just cool like that.
We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So the next color is white?
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow. You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
It becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then adding green to that gives you white. So that means Fi and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which is Luna.
right.
That means the other three would be in the same team as before. Temioji, Clover, and Quark. We know that Tenryojis are red solo and Clover is a cyan pair,
The only one left is the other cyan pair, so we can assume that's what Quark is.
Could there be any other
No,
combinations?
there's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We've only got 45 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should head back to floor. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, 5.
Right. On my way.
So now we have to figure out where Luna went. Huh? Something up?
Well,
Why'd you just stop?
see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun? It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B? You remember what it said?
If the 9th lion ate the sun.
Do you know what that means?
It's Latin for something like be aware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If the 9th lion ate the sun, I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that
Yeah.
sentence?
Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Lion! Look, there's a lion back there! Apart from the fact that it made no sense. Not really, no.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they
The
spelled
word
ninth
ninth
wrong.
wrong.
It should be Ninth. But the graffiti had Nineth.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They just put an extra E in there?
Exactly.
It's kind of a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was like a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time. We should get moving.
Right. Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah, I guess you've got a point. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Yeah, what do you think she was looking at? Huh?
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. Makes me feel stupid
The
or something.
truth hurts. So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
Vi suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking at up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So, what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, she's gone again. Damn, gone again. Stop running around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was
The
that?
same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... Can you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. It's the first thing you think of when you hear blood.
Vampires?
Yeah. This whole thing kind of sucks, right? Come on! This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief. Okay, then what?
Alice was looking at the handkerchief?
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why was there a blood-stained handkerchief over here? Or something along those lines? Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or wait, maybe someone just dropped it, or they could have thrown it here. You want
You're
more?
almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started. When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. The first thing we did after we got out and met everyone except for Clover and Kay was go look at the number 9 door. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from this exact angle. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there before. There wasn't. Wait a minute.
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
What's the difference, guys? I've got all of you here. I've got all of you here. I've got all of you here. Give me a right answer and I'll give you bonus points. Ooh. Ooh. What happened here? Do you know who did it? Probably not. You have all of me here, but I have no idea what's going on. The room that the old lady was found in was the one on the far left. And Clover and Kay are the people who came out of the one on the far left. But what we're saying is that something is different, and that information tells us who actually killed the lady. You have to remember a couple of things from the last stream, so maybe you don't have all of the information. But we're about to find out. I will take one look over here. And then I will continue. Hold on, wait, why did my chat disappear? Let me fix that. Okay, well now I know that that does that. I'm going to end that, and I will carry on. No way. The AB room moved?
Yeah,
Was it that crane?
probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left.
Okay. Well, have fun at your stepmother's party. It's nice that you've been able to stop by. I appreciate having you here, Nasorian. Probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way over.
So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the Nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna? For the third time, Fi walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so? Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room? After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her? That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about the handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was. Which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman. So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it. Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon right along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body, but we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Do you think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be there, but if Luna's Zero Sr. couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She'd have to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door investigating the lounge. Then we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have moved. Of course! Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was. which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Hey, Fi. I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
Sigma. Phi. There you are. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I have some bad news. Luna. Luna is dead. She's in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same room where Alice was murdered.
This was the 3rd time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it had only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal. I might blink and then she would sit up again. She would smile and blush and look away nervously and everything would be alright. I'd blink. She lay there, still, dead, and pale.
And I trust him.
Grief cracked open like an egg and rage clambered out, hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth, my hands balled into fists so tightly they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath, I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
The muscle relaxant.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck? I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story
What do you
first. When you left us and you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. 2 of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors. Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was actually quite faint. It was several doors away, after all. And as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR, to the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I felt time was of the essence. But...
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I didn't.
Then they had 3 minutes to
That would
escape.
have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No, I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you. May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The weapon.
Indeed, the wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Then did the killer take
How would
it?
I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was
Why are you
murdered?
asking me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense. Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
The boobs! I wouldn't kill
This is
anyone.
hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that. The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No, I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
I know who killed her, and you guys don't. Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got
It's not
here?
impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet.
It's so nice to see you, Scarlet. I'm so happy to have you here.
There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good. Conclusions without any evidence are useless.
Too many dead by now?
So just
Nah.
forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear? Good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should tell the others.
It's good that your soul still lingers.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Kay nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it, like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know. It's just...
Then,
He pressed the bracelet gently into my
if you
hand.
don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Right. Yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait. Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse me?
God, what the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this? I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... there was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
Guys, Fi caught something. What is it, goddammit? What did you miss?
Quark.
Quark? Oh! Oh shit! Tenmyoji's a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh dear. This is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized if we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have left? 4 minutes. Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move. I wish we got more action frames of the cast from this game. Because I feel like that's something 999 kind of got unlocked.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
What about Quark?
What?
Did they find
The
Quark?
fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmyoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Fi pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Fi's eyes never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being, 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind,
Come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
but
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, fine. I'll be honest with you. Truth is, I've got a kid. A baby.
He has a baby!
I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
that's...
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie! Don't listen to him! I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over.
I'm an Ultimeshia, yeah.
Please.
Kay turned to look at me and Fi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma. I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well. Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the two of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
No, I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. I can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Bye.
Fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until...
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
Huh?
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Why?
Do you actually believe Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Kay, what are you
I
doing?
confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
Kay turned and left, quickly disappearing outside our door. Phi and I lay on the floor, moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Okay, let's make white parentheses. I'm pretty sure this one's like a comm room. Well, he didn't have a lot of time. Kay is a great character. I love him. Very interesting. Lots of mystery. Not quite able to walk yet. Phi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful. My arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
I nodded, and we sat here in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tenmyoji, Clover, Quark. I hoped they were alright somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Phi had finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. Security. Okay. Okay. Did you see the plaque on the door?
It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt...
Yeah, I'm just worried about them. We don't know what happened to Kay and Dio
Yeah.
either.
Well, let's see what we can do here.
So for those of you wondering what my notes look like right now, we have the elevator password and secret, which is like the very first puzzle. I have magenta with space for the cyan and yellow door, and then we have green with space for the red and blue door, and then we have the white. The white's the only one that's going to be labeled with the actual puzzles, because those are the ones that you can't just do it by color. down here is for the rest of our notes that are going to be after we get endings, because we have shit we have to remember between these different endings. So let's have some fun with it. We got a red chair, yellow, and then green. Okay. Hey look, it's a lion eating a sun. I wonder if it's a red lion. It's the 9th lion. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. It's a light switch. Hourglass with red sand. Number 4. Okay. I think that's the only thing we have to worry about in regards to the light being off right now. So I guess I'll turn it back on. Where would I put these hourglasses? Let's check out what's going on over here. Okay, so let's just flip them all on. Okay. There's nobody there. Password. Password. It is okay. We haven't gotten much information yet. That's not what I wanted. Thank you. Some kind of code. All these binders are code. Looks like a machine. Fuck. What am I missing? Fuck it. Boop. Oh my god, hold on. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Let's take a look. Green, yellow, red. Okay. Okay. S G D Q N Y. S G D Q N Y. TMJYUVG TMJYUVGJ TMJYUV. That's a G, right? That's not a C. Yeah, G. TMJYUVGJ. Oh, thank you for putting it in chat. I'm just cool like that. Oh, I only get a handful of moves. I think this one is the one where I need to get all of these red. And the inside one's green, right? Right. So this one's okay, green all around, and then okay. So I want to make all of these green. Does the same thing again. I'm just cool like that. Ha! How do you like that, puzzle? It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen. Got a new icon. Will be me. Okay, and this is the one where we wanna like boop, boop. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you. Oh, hold on, I gotta actually click the icon. What are you doing? Just like the other one, look up. I was you. Will be me. Ah, okay. So we know that red is 4, right? And we know that green is 11. No, I don't need you to explain it to me. I'm just double checking this. Yellow is 11. Okay, so I can just count these out, right? Nine? Is that 9? I'm gonna just... That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yippee! It was I was you. She will what? Will be me. Ready yet? I think. I was you. Will be me. Should be erased. Do I just... I'm so confused. Will be me. I was you. Right? I was you. But I don't understand the whole thing about like erasing things, like maybe I need to turn the lights off. Maybe. Oh, wait. Aha! Aha! So is the implication that virtue's last reward is death? This is the old style slide puzzle. Imagine you had to put up with that garbage too. Dude, you don't know. There's like everything in this game. Yeah. Green is the secret, isn't it? Isn't the green the secret? So that's circle, circle, star. Okay, but we're not done here. Fuck, that was the password. I gotta swap these around. So we're not done here. Okay, so the puzzles are all there. See, the game gives us these, and I feel like we're supposed to use them in some way. Let's just put the password in real quickly. Nope, we're not done yet. I'm not leaving until we've solved both sides of this puzzle. I was you, will be me. That's what I did. Maybe I need to put it, she knows everything in the top. But I feel like that's too straightforward to be the second solution. See, it's not. I just feel like we don't have a lot of information. Unless, maybe... See, but they wouldn't give us these unless there was a reason. Right? We've got a bunch of letters here that we didn't use. Right? I feel like some parts of them were, but like they were also the passwords, but like I don't know. Dude, I am like the game wouldn't have given us these fucking, like, hourglass things for no reason, though. There has to be another solution. Gosh, I'm over here losing my fucking mind. Because I don't want to come back to this room. Because, like, I'm trying to think, like, maybe you get something different if you type in different passwords. No blue sand, but, like, so, like, the hourglass thing already gave us, like, all the answers when we inputted stuff here. So, like, I'm trying to figure out why it would have given us these. For no reason. And I could have sworn that it's supposed to give you more than that. And obligatory to play this room again? Maybe. I have an idea. You found it.
Wait, I just realized something.
Well, you can hold on, honey. We're gonna go back. We're gonna flow. We're gonna go back in here. Seek a way out. Okay, so first I want to try something. Right? Because we did color theory in order to open our doors. I'm not going to touch these. I'm just not going to touch them right now. Firstly, right? Oh, fuck. I gotta remember the color pairings that we used for everything, right? So, to open the green door, I wish I had the fucking color wheel right now. I need to pull up the color wheel right now. This is kind of wild. Okay. Right, and then give me a breakdown on the fucking mixing of the colors, please. Two. So maybe a different example, please. Thank you. This is what I needed. ZYKGLP. And then if that isn't relevant for this, ZYKGLPE, right? Did I already type that in right? Because I feel like I didn't. Okay, so it's not relevant for that part, so we'll just do this part as intended. ADG. Oh. That wasn't the right back button, but it's okay. D2. Fuck. I'm trying to remember what I did differently. Oh. What? Didn't I do like... How? Oh, I'm doing the wrong puzzle, aren't I? Oh, I said I had the G and the D backwards. Okay, so right now it wants us to do it in that order, right? But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna... Okay, so we're gonna do it like that, which I think would be Oh wait, why did I do green? Red second. Green, which I think was like 1, 2, 3. It was like 9, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yellow was 11. Magenta was 15, and then red is 4, right? Okay, so maybe it's backwards then. But we don't actually have a teal, huh? Yeah, because there's 6 steps, so I'm accounting for something here that I shouldn't be, which I guess is teal. So if I just ignore that and continue, am I matching up wrong clues right now? So wait, that'd be 4, 15, skip teal, that'd be 11, 9, 7. Wait a second. What? I don't understand what the point of this is then. What's even the purpose of this? If you examine them, all it does is tell us more about it. I don't need a reference for this, because it shows us already. The question is why I can flip these over and do this. Hello everyone! Like, Like, I don't feel like this would be here if there wasn't a reason, right? What's the number? What number? Number? The red one's 4 and the yellow one's 11. Is half an hourglass 15? I guess. What if instead I use the number of letters in each one of these? What if instead I do that? So what if blue is 6 and green is 4 and yellow is 6 and teal doesn't exist? So magenta is 7. And that would make red 8. Right? Like, what has me thrown off is, like, these flip, right? And, like, there's no way these would flip for no reason. Like, these are the only, like, hints that don't make any sense that I can think of. And like, I refuse to look it up, but we're getting this gold file. Like, we have to. The amount that passes through changes depending on how many are selected. Because if they're all selected, it'll only subtract 4. Does it just go by the lowest amount? I think so, right? So like if I have this here and then these ones, I'll be left with 1 because it subtracts from the lowest amount. Right? So what am I supposed to be trying to do here? What? Am I supposed to make these match the letters out there? Maybe? Because it doesn't just always go by 4, right? Because right now, like, there's 5 right there. So this one's normally 9, so there should be 4 left up here. Yeah, see? Like, maybe that has something to do with it, right? So like, I could pop this here, and like if I did this, it'll subtract 5 from all of those, and then boom. Oh, I'm so confused, dog. Like, I can't put more in this one. There has to be another solution. Watch here, you want to see some extra dialogue real quickly? Damn. I guess Phi doesn't care as much. Phi does not care that you have the solution to the puzzle without finishing the puzzle. Some characters do. See, like, we found them in here. Dog, I am so... Phi is not impressed. Ah, dude, I am... I'm so pissed off right now. Like, I don't want to just plug in the obvious solutions because I feel like that cannot be the only solution. You, me, everything. I will, she, be, was, be, knows. No, now I can't go back to the hourglass puzzle. But like he says there has to be another solution at this point. So like maybe it has to do with this. I might be overcomplicating everything. Yeah, I know the password though. Gravy. Gravy. He's just sitting there. He's just on my lap now. I was you, will be me. But like, it feels so incomplete. I really just want to get these secrets. I know. It's everything in me. It doesn't change all that much. I did that earlier, it just brings us in. The 9th lion ate the sun. We might have to just come back to this one. What? What? I feel like I tried that. Did I not do that like a billion times? I'm gonna... My brain worked too hard. My brain worked too hard. Let's get our fucking gold file and read through some stuff. Come on, Gravy. You wanna come over? Come on. No? Okay. Gravy's like, you did it, alright? You don't need my help anymore. That feels so dumb. Like, I feel like I did that, like, a bunch of times. That's 1, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Alright. Secret time. Floor B graffiti. It appears to have been written in some sort of weird paint. Memento mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death/mortality. Ninth clearly refers to ninth, but seems to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram like the words on the wall and the floor? A warehouse, if it is. What does this one mean? The hourglass display in the background is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have much practical use, except maybe for really impatient people. If you were at a restaurant waiting for your food to come out, for instance, hey, how long are you going to make me wait? I've already flipped this hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times would only be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but saying 100 times is much more dramatic, and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response from waitstaff. These are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom, an organization... Okay, hold on. Gentle points, okay. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off an ancient and Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representation of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street times top hats owned times puzzles solved times money given to gentleman tracking organization equals total gentle points. I don't know. Knife. A small survival knife. It has myrmidons stamped on the flat of the blade. Blade is 150 millimeters, base width 30 millimeters, base thickness 3 millimeters. There's blood on it, but whose blood? Several of the hallways on floor B use special locks indicated on the map arrows on the far side of each. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. Pulling these levers will unlock the doors. Once the door has been done, you can explore the entire area at your leisure. The law of cause and effect, specifically that a cause must precede every effect. At the quantum level, however, things aren't quite as immutable. The principle of a quantum superposition holds that any physical system, such as an electron, exists at least partially in all of its theoretical states or configurations, but when measured gives a result corresponding to only one of them. A classic example of this is the double slit experiment, where light appears to behave as both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications of this is that, in a sense, you are influencing the past by observing a system. By observing a system, you are defying the cause of an effect you witness, in a way, altering the past. Normally, I would comment here that quantum level is where shit gets real, but given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems like it would be more accurate to say that the quantum level is where shit gets unreal. Knox's 10 Commandments. Ronald Knox, a mysterious writer from the UK, published the following as his rules for writing a mystery novel. The criminal must be mentioned early on. All supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out. No more than one secret room or passage. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used. Nor any appliance will need a long scientific explanation. No one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. The detective must not commit the crime. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. Twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. Okay. Well, are we ready to be done with this room? Because I sure as fuck am. We spent way too long here. Let's go. Wrong button. It's time for some water. An energy drink.
Wait, I just realized something. When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Yeah. You're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past? They store that, we might be able to see it.
Don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
To me.
You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something. And once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it, this isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
By
That
zero?
would be my guess.
Phi here? You're gonna see it as we play. Phi here reminds me exactly of Pixie.
All it says here is administrator.
Damn, well that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a
Yeah.
lot.
It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's
Wanna
this?
Open it? It says Golem status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry,
Yeah.
remember?
You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah. Sweet?
Here
Just
we go.
sour. Just sour. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. I knew it. That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said that what passes for Golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cash. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossed into the white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server.
This is such interesting footage. I really hope you guys are paying attention right now.
But it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here. So,
Exactly.
if we go back through these files.
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is, and maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you you don't need kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Semioji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred and shaking. My head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice, all sped up. What's going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait a minute. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow? So it just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of a security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Fi, who had been sitting in the front of those monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again. She wasn't moving, strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and
Your
found?
sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I think I must just be getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me
I
sooner.
hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6, but I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured
Yeah,
I'd
that
check
was
out
pretty
while you were
weird.
resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Golem's cache.
Who do you guys think killed Luna? Who do you think killed Alice? When was this
See
recorded?
you in a minute.
Up there on the right, it looks like some kind of time code.
Figure it out?
No, it's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kay. He looks at his bracelet here, probably checking how much time is
I'll
left.
just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this
Yes.
case.
After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means that we're seeing here is K 1 minute before he saw
Right.
us. That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other
I
angles?
looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that there's a record of what happened around the time of Luna's death?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order.
Is K lying?
Let's see.
I wonder.
This is 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Great. Don't need to go.
After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah, about a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah, if I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh, someone's coming. Luna, is that Clover behind her?
Yeah, this is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah,
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
wanna listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
They're gone. As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappears below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No, you said this was it.
Yeah, this is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah, this is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He disappeared too. Down to below to the bottom of the frame. What's he
I
up
don't
to?
know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember what he
Why?
said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left
Yeah.
him.
So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a
Maybe
hurry.
you heard a noise.
Like
The
what?
cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like
If
the
Kay
others.
was telling the truth, This is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna.
Everyone killed her.
Nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright? Alright. Should be around here. One sec. Okay. You should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. He's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle.
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. Who do you guys think it is? Take your guess. 0 hours, 1 minute. Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours and 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours, 11 minutes and 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. Seems likely that Dio is up to no good during this period. 0 hours and 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 0 hours, 13 minutes and 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours and 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 21 minutes remaining time until the primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is...
What
Clover.
makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is, but if we take one thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
What is that, Ellen?
Dio's behavior at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to enter the White Doors. I told him I wouldn't leave three people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew we had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. Dio is pretty sus. If Luna was already dead, then what was he doing in that room? God, I love this fucking soundtrack. I'm sorry, it's just every time a new song plays, I'm just like... It's so good. Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to go through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like, he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of two reasons. One, that Dio entered that room, when Dio entered that room, Luna was already dead. Or two, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. In this case though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice
Yes.
noticed?
The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
Now, Clover kind of just is like, someone close to me died? I'll kill all of you. I'll kill all of you. So, like, maybe there's not as much gravitas to it, Vi. When did Clover get the injection
I
gun?
would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed
No,
anything?
Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So, Zero Senior's identity...
Still unknown.
Okay, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth. Guys, Clover's dead. We already went over the fact that Tenmyoji and Clover can't open a door without Quark. And there's no way we saw them.
Alive.
Yeah. She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
No one's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice, Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange, cold shell. And every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long and weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others?
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. Fi turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. We do know what Clover is capable of from the last game, which is why it's a good thing we played that. I keep talking to chat because like chat's over here, but the camera's right here. But it's a good thing that I played the first game so that you have that context, because some people played this game without that, so like there's even more mystery to it because there's a lot of things you're just kind of, you either know or you will learn. The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up into it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot. The security camera.
What?
Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah, I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that
Probably
did this?
not.
There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. Looks like it was probably from a knife or something. It must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. Don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelet activated and then...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
Fi bent down and picked up something and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's?
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No. This can't be happening. Not
Hey,
Quark.
Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead. In fact,
But...
this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of Hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heartbeat stops, or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. Can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first. Clues.
Why? What kind of clues?
Who might have killed them? Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent
Right.
that.
That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
1 like equal 1 pray for Quark. Plus 1 prayer for Quark in chat. Can we get plus 1 prayer for Quark in chat? What's wrong?
Can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it. Do you think the killer took
I
it?
don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Phi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then, after a moment, I saw her hands stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like
Anyway,
that.
these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of
No.
us, I mean.
There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it.
Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is goddamn mystery. Like, what about the old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious, but when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in a handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too, so who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most suspect, but now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist, and why do they kidnap and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries! I feel like my head's going to explode! Please, Phi, give me something, anything! A clue, a hint, come on, you gotta have something! I love you, Clumsy.
The luminol. I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to
That's
test? No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. So you have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything glows.
And that would mean?
That would mean the rec room. Fi and I raced off for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. What? Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death has become a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats in the edge of death. Let's say the worst two species of an animal come under attack from an overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A will be eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of Earth are descended from the Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there somewhere. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed, and we've already refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people who are alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
Being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AV game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There'd been one time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room had been in the security office weren't that far from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? Might have only been a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And there had been something like mental processing speed dropping come from. Hey, what you doing there, Five?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a look at this.
Knife?
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons? Myrmidons? I don't know how it's said, honestly. Is that the name of a manufacturer?
Don't know. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers
Like
somewhere before.
Wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave for the wound.
Right, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
I desperately must go to the bathroom. I will be back shortly. You guys think... We're all set. Myrmidons? Myrmidons. Okay. She's got a point. Oh, I'm thinking already too much. That's okay, this is the VOD. You can always go back and watch it again to understand. In other words, those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they match, then that means the knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have
I
it?
must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed
That would
Alice?
match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AV room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it in there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
Got a puddle of gravy on my lap.
Don't you
What?
remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and... this.
Hey, that's
What do
the
you
key.
mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, but Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah,
And now Dio's got it.
yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Like, really? These guys are so dumb sometimes.
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Yeah? So that's it? It unlocks
Yeah.
the suit, right?
Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fi shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit or
I
something?
think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
Do you have to put your claws into my knees just because you're kidding on my lap? So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah, no way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he
Well, I
was.
still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
I would say people value 1,000 words far more than they do a picture. How many people have like a handful of pictures in their whole house and then they have a bunch of books? She'd been only searching for a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Temioji had.
Yeah,
Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the
we
sink?
don't know yet. Kay
Why
might have
not?
taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this.
I mean, in some cases you can. Commissions are a thing, yeah.
Anyway, there's something I want to see.
You can always write and sell a book.
Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for a luminol reaction? Oh, I think my mouse just died. Hold on. Do you need me to open the window? There you go, buddy.
Yeah, if Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere
It's
in
okay.
here, though.
If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet's glowing.
Exactly.
But
Because
why?
there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.